The court will sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. 2-year Texas driver's license, 2-year driver's license suspension, 180 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to require parenting classes. Once you complete that, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's going to be ignition interlock until further notice. And state, I notate you want 3 years.
Yes.
And that will always be in the file that they're requesting 3 years. But I'm going to do it for until further notice. So do not approach, because normally ignition interlock is half the term, which would be 4 years. So do not approach me asking for removal for ignition interlock before year 2. And for this court, the clock starts running on 2 years beginning today. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider with minors, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. There'll be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow all recommendations from TAP evaluation. We can do a referral to felony drug court, and that's out of custody. 120 sober meetings in 120 days. DWI education, DWI intervention, and do live victim impact. All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. When you drive intoxicated, how old are your children?
8, 6, and 3.
All right, so whenever people are driving and they're intoxicated, guess what? Your children could have been in an accident, hit by an intoxicated driver. And then this will be a whole different conversation, and you will be angry, you will be upset. Some people cannot drink alcohol, period, because if they do, they just can't stop. Obviously, you're one of those people, so you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. And while you're on probation, you cannot drink alcohol. And do not come back to this court saying, I was sick and I drank NyQuil, or I had some Tylenol and therefore I got a positive. Do not do that. Do not come back to this court saying, oh, I sprayed myself with some cologne and I think it picked it up. Don't do that. So you're put on notice. Read whatever. If you have to take medication for a cold or whatever, read what's in it. And if alcohol is in it, then we're going to have a problem. Because if it comes back with a positive and it's proven to be true, then you could potentially be looking at 8 years in the prison.